Hello, dear students. Today we will read the first chapter of the book Footprints Without Feet of Class 10th. The name of the lesson is A Triumph of Surgery by James Alfred White. Before we start the lesson, I would like to ask you a few questions. What do you see in these two pictures? What do you see in these two pictures? Yes, you're right. You can see the images of two dogs. In the first picture, the dog looks overweight, lazy, and ill. In the second picture, the dog looks fit and healthy, alert, and energetic. Think over what could be the reasons for this dog's obesity. Yes, you are correct. The reasons for the dog's illness can be any disease or over pampering and overfeeding. Now I am going to show you two more images. You have to compare it and tell me which lifestyle should we adopt. Give reasons for your answer. In this slide you can see two images, and I am sure that you are liking the second image a little bit more. But my dear children, good diet and regular exercise can prevent many types of disease like arthritis, cancer, and heart problems. It will improve your memory, mood, and sleep. It will increase immunity and energy and reduce extra weight also. Whereas a sedentary lifestyle, junk food with no exercise can lead to laziness, obesity, various types of disease like diabetes and heart problems. It can reduce life expectancy by 8 to 10 years, which is shockingly equivalent to the effects of lifelong smoking. Now you must be wondering that why am I asking you these questions? Because the lesson which we are going to read is a story about the problems of comfortable living or cushioned living. Often parents pamper their child so much that they lose the drive of adventure and become too comfortable and overly protected. This not only causes underdevelopment of personality but always has a negative physical and psychological impact. The subject of this story is a pet dog which is spoilt by its owner. Let's know about the writer. James Alfred White was born on 3rd October 1916. He is popularly known by the name James Harriet. He was a British veterinary surgeon and writer. Being a noted veterinary surgeon, he utilized his vast experience in writing stories about animals. He wrote a series of books of stories about animals and their masters. James Alfred White died on 23rd February 1995 at the age of 78. Let's try to understand the theme of this story. The subject of this story is a pet dog which is spoilt by its owner. The owner indulges her dog so much with food and other comforts that the dog has become overweight and cannot even walk properly. Finally, the dog has been taken to a veterinary doctor who treats the dog without using a single medicine. The dog is left with all other dogs so that it can play and get the much needed physical exercise. After a period of enough physical activities, the dog loses much of its fat and becomes hale and hearty. Now let's read the story in detail. In the first part of the story, we come to know that Mrs. Pumphrey is a rich and emotional lady who has a cute pet called Tricky. She loves him so much that she overfed him. Tricky has put on a lot of weight, which made him lethargic. When Dr. Harriet sees the fat dog like a blotted sausage, he is shocked. Tricky's eyes are red and rheumy. Mrs. Pumphrey explains the vet that Tricky is probably suffering from malnutrition, so she gives him malt, cod liver oil, and a bowl of Horlicks every night. James Harriet realizes that Tricky's only fault is his greed for food. He advises Mrs. Pumphrey that she must set Tricky's food right down. She must give the dog some exercise. She must keep him on a very strict diet. Otherwise, he will fall ill. But Mrs. Pumphrey is a very emotional lady and she ignores the advice of the doctor. As expected, within a few days, Dr. Harriet receives a call from Mrs. Pumphrey. She tells him that Tricky has stopped eating and has bouts of vomiting. The doctor advises her that Tricky needs to be hospitalized for a fortnight. He is to be kept under observation. When Tricky comes at the hospital, the household dogs surge around Tricky. He sees them lying motionless. A bed for Tricky is made in a warm, loose box. For 2 days, no food is given to him, but plenty of water. On the second day, he starts taking some interest in his surroundings. On the third day, he begins to whimper when he hears a dog in the yard. Tricky starts taking a walk around the bowls, licking casually inside one or two of them. In the fifth part of the story, we come to know that Tricky's progress is rapid. Dr. James doesn't give him any medical treatment. He runs about the dogs, joining their friendly barkings. He starts fighting for his share of food and hunts right at night. Dr. Harriet tells Mrs. Pumphrey that Tricky is not in danger and recovering rapidly. Mrs. Pumphrey starts bringing eggs, 2 dozen at a time, to build up his strength, but Doctor doesn't give that to Tricky and consumes himself. After 14 days, he informs that Tricky has recovered and Mrs. Pumphrey can collect him. Within 2 weeks, Tricky has been transformed into a flexible, hard-muscled animal. He is stretching out in great bounds. When Tricky sees his mistress, he leaps and sails into her lap. As the car moves away, Mrs. Pumphrey leans out of the window. Her lips tremble and tears shine in her eyes. She says, "Oh, Mr. Harriet, how can I ever thank you? This is a triumph of surgery." So, dear children, this is all about the story. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you.